So if you are watching this at a different time than 19 hours 10 minutes, 23rd of 12th month of the year, then this is not live. If you are watching this now at this time GMT +1 1910, then this is live, you know. So this will be a kind of a different, you know, because you will participate in the analysis, and then I can maybe ask you as we go what would you add to the analysis. We'll talk about Owairan, Vulcan, Misugi, Leo and Pepe, so all of those players. Let's go. First, Owairan comes with that team skill that gives every non-Japanese player 15% and a matchup win bonus as a passive, so it's not all of his stats 100% when you win at matchup, it's only his attack. So when you take the ball at a defense and you go on into the matchup or pass the ball or shoot or whatever, his stats will rise by 100%, so only attack stats, and it is resetted after you lose the ball. Special skills are send press defense with 475 momentum, calculated interception with 415, and a ranked roll and dribble with 315. Those are obviously great because you have two of the S ranked special skills and one of them is a tackle, which is great, which is I believe from his Dreamfest version. Hidden skills are bond with 5 or more agility type players that gives everyone 2.5%. Special skill block for your matchup opponent ground shoot, so 100% of the time, and 70% of the time for low and high flying shots. So that is obviously great because his block sucks. She and special skills force up 10%, so basically that's why you see at the spreadsheet that all of the momentum of the special skills are higher than they actually are, because that is always active. So his dribble sucks with 21.6k and it is good at 43.2 when you win at a matchup. 1 second. His shoot sucks when you actually pass the ball to him, but when he takes the ball it's actually good with 70.8, so sometimes you can maybe find yourself in a situation you only can shoot because that shoot doesn't lose momentum at a distance, but be aware every shoot loses some momentum. Those shoots that has those special effects just lose a tiny bit less than every other shot. His pass sucks at 28.4, but it is great at 57 basically, so when you win at a matchup defensively, and the 1-2 basically the same as his pass. Defensive stats, his tackle is at almost bullying level 64k, block is bad at 50k, but that is somewhat compensated for the hidden skills, special skill blocks of the high, low and ground shoots, and he has a good interception with 56.2k. I don't know, maybe I would use him at the center field like a center defender, but not alone. I would use him at the formation with 4 defenders when you can put someone else right beside him so he is helped by someone with a good block, because most of the ground shooters actually have two or maybe someone even 3 special skill shots, so you know he's not bad, he cannot be bad, but he's not perfect. Yes, he is good to clear the ball after winning a matchup, yeah. But if you pass the ball to him, you're screwed. I would limit break Owairan like this. So basically tackle, speed, intercept and technique 25. You know, you can... I wouldn't bother with block and power because he's just a bad blocker. And you must rely completely on that special skill blocks. With boundary breaks you can go pass, dribble. Later you can go with shoot power, like 1 in a million times you might find yourself in a situation when you can actually score a goal, but that would, you know, that's unrealistic because he's a defender. Now let's talk about Vulcan. Look at that beautiful giant, the genie. Vulcan comes with a team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more agility type non-Japanese players, and super sub as a passive, so his stats rise by 50% when you play him as a substitute. So obviously spreadsheet shows the stats when he enters into the second half, because you will not use this guy in the first half. On the right side, his hidden skill Wakabayashi Killer is there activated. So first we will talk about obviously his special skills, because I totally jumped over that part. Special skills are headed in with 455 momentum and another S ranked genie block with 455. A ranked full power Vulcan cannon with 335. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more agility type players that gives everyone 2.5%. He is a stamina killer for Japanese players, so every matched up opponent Japanese nationality will have to use 20% more stamina in order to deal with him. He gives all forward stats up to their attack only, and he is a Wakabayashi killer, so all of his stats rise by 10% versus Wakabayashi. He basically sucks at dribble, pass, intercept, tackle is kinda good, block is almost at a bowling level, it is 68k, which is good, but you know, today if you use him at a defense, you know, there are a lot of forwards and attacking midfielders that can actually dribble over him easily and even pass over him. So he is not at that bullying level. He is, but not entirely. I'm not gonna waste my time talking about his dribble, pass, I don't know what. On the right side where his passive is active with that Wakabayashi killer, his ground shoot is 69k, which is good. His volley is 67.8 and his header is 84.7 because of the fact that he is very good on the high ball, so he gets 25% bonus there. That's why it's so much higher than his volley. Against Wakabayashi, he is a great 74k ground shooter, a good 72.3 volley shooter, and an awesome 19.4k shooter at the high ball. So he's not like a perfect Zenzo killer, but he is a perfect Mitzo or Hemzo killer, that 0.001 Wakabayashi killer. So one of the limiting factors that I would say is the fact that he doesn't have a high ball request. If he had a high ball request, that would make him very much easy to use, but because of the fact he doesn't have it, you must have a high baller to fully activate his strongest shot, or basically play 50-50 game and whatever lands first. You know, trap the ball, run until you have a high ball. It's great that he has a plus 20% stamina killer for Japanese players, so everyone that is Japanese nationality, even a goalkeeper, will have to use 20% more stamina, so that is freaking annoying. And basically he gives all forwards attack 3%, so that's awesome. I will even break him shoot, power, block, speed 25. That's it. I did speed because you need him to come into the place where he is most valuable, and that is in the box on his high ball as fast as he can. You can do his tackle later on, maybe even dribble and pass, you know, because he doesn't have a good S-ranked special skills on dribble on or pass, and he doesn't have a intercept special skill, so that sucks completely. If you rely on this guy to activate the bond from those Danish duo, you have to have some other guy that is G23 blue one in the first team, Misugi. Misugi comes with a team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more toughness type Japanese players, and give everything as a passive, which I didn't do because I made a mistake. 1 second. I actually used it as a full body stand. You know, it doesn't make any difference, all the stats are the same there, but I will fix this. 1 second. Now you actually see some technical stuff that I do here. Give everything as a passive, so his stats are higher if he has more stamina, maximum of 50%. You know, so if he has 80% or more of his stamina, his passive is fully active, and if he has 20% or less of his stamina, his passive is not active at all. So, you know, that's kind of, you know, and the fact that he has 988 stamina limits him even further in that regard, because, you know, he will go under really fast. Special skills are Heroic Overhead Kick with 465 momentum, Noble Interception with 440, Magnificent Footwork with 320 momentum. Hidden skills are Bond with 3 or more toughness type players that gives everyone 1.5%, another Bond with 3 or more Japanese players that gives everyone 1.5% additional. Tenacity, so Scarecrow Bot, thank you for subscribing. Cypher Cheer, thank you so much. Yes, he has Tenacity, so he can use his special skill with normal force if his stamina is 1 or higher, which basically doesn't mean much because he is very weak then and he'll be bullied whatever he does. And the special skill force up, so his high flying shoot special skill will be higher by 15%, which is always active. That's why you see on the spreadsheet that his momentum of the Heroic Overhead Kick is higher than it actually is, because that special skill force up is always active on his high flying shot. So when he has full stamina, he is a great dribbler with 56.6k, kinda good ground shooter with 64.2, let's say good at his volley with 69.9, or let's say 70, and he is the best at his high ball with 73.9. You know, that's kind of weird because Misugi is good at low balls, so it would make much more sense that they actually gave him special skill force up for low flying shots, because that would make his shot, low flying shoot, very dangerous when he would have full stamina. So right now I will just show you how would he look with 4-3-5-3-4. So if they actually gave him special skill force up for his low flying shoot, then he will be pretty dangerous and very usable at the front. But like this, not very much. He'll still make some problems, but not much. He is basically all-around player, so he is a great passer even with 57.6k, good 1-2 with 45.8 because of the worse special skill, and he is a good tackler with 51.1 and a good interceptor with 52.8. Now, basically when you use first skill, you will lose half of your stamina and he would look like this. So he is a good dribbler with 47.1, bad ground shooter with 53.5, bad volley with 58.3, bad high ball with 61.5, good passer with 48k, bad 1-2 with 38, not really good tackle and not really good intercept with 42.6 and 44k. He has tenacity, but when he loses his stamina, he is completely useless character. He'll be bullied like by the worst character ever in the history of Tsubasa Dream Team. So you could limit break him like a ton of different ways. So I would limit break him shoot power 25, dribble pass 21 and speed technique 4. Basically with boundary breaks you could do all, but do not use those metal thingies to boundary break this guy, because he's not so good that you waste such a precious thing on him. If you have more copies, yes. Some guy, there is a lot of you know, I apologize, asked me today if he would be worth investing black balls in. Well, if this is your only Misugi and you have a good forward, I would use him as maybe a wing forward or attacking midfielder until you get a better one. So because Misugi is a very popular character, yes, he is good to invest those black balls in, but I would not invest black balls in heroic overhead kick. I would invest them in interception, pass, dribble, you know, because most and the best versions of Misugi are defensive oriented, so this guy is not really. So yeah, this guy is not so good. Pepe comes with a team skill that gives everyone 20% if you use 5 or more skill type non-Japanese players, and a combination with Leo, so when you play him with Leo, his stats are 15% higher. Special skills are Hot Blooded Header with 455 momentum, Rugged South American Spirit with 440, and a ranked high speed South American Dribble with 315. Hidden skills are Bond with 3 or more Brazilian players that gives everyone 2.5%. Hotline with Leo, so when selecting the next command after receiving a pass from Leo, his stats will rise by 10%. Stats up to Roberto Hongo by 3%, so that's awesome. And he has recovery, so he recovers from stun time when he loses a matchup, and he is shocked that he lost a matchup 80% faster, you know. I will not waste much of my time talking about how would he look when you do not play him with Leo. So I will directly talk about his stats when you play him with Leo, because, you know, don't play him without Leo. Just don't do it. He sucks without Leo. Sucks. He's so bad. He's like the worst character ever in the history of everything. So when you play him with Leo, he's a good dribbler with 50k. He's a bad passer because of the bad special skill in pass. He has a good 1-2 with 48.1. Not perfect, but it's good. His ground shoot sucks at... I wouldn't say sucks. His ground shoot is underwhelming at 63.3, and his volley and high ball are the same with 65k, so that's not very impressive. When he receives a pass from Leo, then he is a good dribbler at 54.3k. He is a bad passer still because of that bad special skill, and he is now, of course, a better 1-2 with 52.3, still not overpowering great. His ground shoot is now good at 68.8, and his volley and header are good with 71.2. So this guy is skill type, so he can maybe sometimes bring Zenzo to problems if you play him with Leo and if you pass the ball to him with Leo, if you don't have anybody else. If you have basically anybody else, then this guy, use that guy instead of him, because he's not worth it, you know, he sucks. You know, I'm very disappointed in this guy. I expected more, but yeah, he's not bad when he receives a pass from Leo, but all of that work to actually have a 71k shoot, which Roberto at the same banner has all around. Whatever he does, whenever he does, and he doesn't need nobody, he doesn't need no babysitters, he's all of the time 72k, so this guy is obviously worse. Defensively, he is non-existent. Defensively, his special skill attack tackle is really bad, and his tackle stat is really bad, and he doesn't have an interception special skill, and he sucks at intercept too, so, you know. So, shoot power 25, dribble pass 21, speed technique 4. With boundary breaks, do his dribble speed pass technique to 25, and that's it. Do not waste your medal thingies on boundary breaking this guy, because he's not worth it. You know, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now let's talk about Leo. Leo comes with a team skill that gives every non-Japanese player 15% and a passive skill combination with Pepe that gives to his stats 20% when you play him with Pepe. So this is just like Pepe, he needs a babysitter, and that sucks, you know. Special skills are Santana turn pass with 455 momentum and high speed South American dribble that is also S ranked with 440. Another A ranked swift interception with 295 momentum. Hidden skills are bond with 3 or more skill type non-Japanese players that gives every player 2.5%. Direct hotline Leo, so I don't know why does it say Leo, but whatever. Let's go on. Every forward will have his stats up by 5% when he receives a pass from these guys, so that's it. Inspire. After you win at matchup, every Brazilian player would have 2% bump to his special skill force, and he has recovery just like Pepe, 80%, so he will be recovered from a stun when he loses a matchup and he's shocked that he lost a matchup, you know, he'll be recovered 80% faster. This guy doesn't have like hidden skill that would rise his stats, so the only passive is combination with Pepe. On the left side, on the spreadsheet you see his stats without Pepe, and on the right side you see him with Pepe. We'll not waste time and talk about how he looks without Pepe. Okay, so with Pepe, he is a good dribbler with 51.8k. Shooter, I won't even talk about that because he sucks there. He's an excellent passer with 65.6k. Excellent one too with 64.9. He's a bad tackler at 38.8 and a good interceptor at 46.4. So he's basically a player who would you pass the ball and then pass the ball to your forward so he can shoot and have that 5% bonus to his stats. And if he is a Brazilian, he will even get additional 2% to his special skill force. So that's awesome. This guy, pass the ball to him, then pass the ball to Fontana or Natureza or somebody at the forward line that is a Brazilian, and he would basically buff him up by 7%. That is awesome. This guy is very good if you would have a version of Pepe that is not like a cancer for your team. So, you know, if you don't, you know, if you play him with Pepe, he's excellent, but Pepe is a liability in your team. Pepe sucks. If a good Pepe comes, then this guy would even have a ton more value, but like this, he can actually be like very useful. You know, if you manage to pull all of them and you are a starter and you don't have anybody else, this guy will be really good, you know. When a good Pepe comes, this guy is perfect, you know. Just pass the ball to him and he cannot lose a matchup. Almost impossible to lose that matchup with that crazy pass. He can bully most interceptors with that pass stat. So 65.6 is excellent. Excellent. Yeah, he has some value. He is like not very good on the defensive side, but he has some values, and that must be said. He is an excellent passer, one of the best. I will even break him. Dribble speed, pass, technique 25. With boundary breaks I would do his tackle and intercept, or with boundary breaks I would do his intercept then tackle because of the better special skill at intercept and better stats, so he's better there obviously. So yeah. If I will add this video later on the YouTube as a separate analysis. If you like this analysis, like it. If you didn't like it, right? Okay, now let's play some more online games. Seems like Clav is trolling us or something. That was a huge troll. A huge troll. Roberto. Oh my god, what's happening? Do not troll me, club. Do not troll me, do not dare, do not dare. Do not dare!
Pepe.
Okay, so this stream is over. I cannot continue. I just cannot. Thank you so much for watching this painful stream. Merry Christmas to everyone who is celebrating. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget to, join our Discord. It's Saturday, we play Lazarus Cup. I don't know why, but we do, we do, and that's it. Thanks for being here. Love you all. Bye.